Welcome to the Alternative Products Podcast, the ultimate hub for counterculture enthusiasts and innovators. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, we've got you covered. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the world of alternative products together.
All right, so here we are with our next guest on the podcast. We have Alli with Cake. Alli, what can you tell us about Cake? How long have you guys been in the industry, and what's your guys' story?
So Cake is a brand based out of California in its infant stages when, we were just testing new things. I would say it was about 2019. And then around 2021 is when we became a real brand and we were solidified on our products and really just started, pioneering essentially the Delta 8 market.
Awesome. And when you say pioneering the Delta 8 market, what were some of the challenges that you guys faced starting off? Was it a new cannabinoid that you guys had to kind of learn about the legalities behind it first, and what was that process like?
I think just having a background in cannabis and being a real enthusiast of the hemp plant, it was more or less finding which cannabinoids blend the best together and what basically produces the best effect. So I always like to say that our products are hemp deprived but more specified to your actual needs.
Okay.
So with that, we have many blends.
Many blends, and
Many
you're mixing anything from, what are some of the derivatives that are in your products?
So we have THCA, THCXR, which is our newest one.
Oh, wow.
So that mixed with Delta 8 is going to be one of our heaviest hitters that we've came out with.
Okay.
So that's actually our money line that's sitting right here. It's
Okay.
one of my favorite lines, and it's doing very well so far. But that is just one of the many. And we have THCXR, Delta 10, Delta 8, and we don't only just make vapes. We are a gummy and edible company as well.
Awesome. And are you guys branching out into kind of the newer products that are coming out in the industry? I know there's been a lot of talk of psilocybin and different mushrooms, or is it just based off of derivatives from the cannabis plant?
So we do have some new stuff coming out, but I'm going to keep that a secret.
Okay.
Just because, again, we are pioneers.
Yes,
so
yes.
I don't want to take that away from us ever.
All right.
So yes, I'm very excited. I'm very enthusiastic about what's coming out. I think people are going to love it.
I'm sure you can't wait to start talking about
I
it.
really can't. So it's really hard right now not to tell you guys what it is, but I'm going to keep it a secret.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to seeing what that is. What can you say about Cake and how they branded themselves to be who they are in the industry right now? It's a brand that really sticks with you, I think, when you see it in the stores. And is there an actual Cake retail store, or are you guys just distributing to shops?
So we don't have an official Cake storefront yet,
Okay.
but hopefully we will soon.
Yep.
So I know that the brand, just the way that we've branded ourselves, comes from a very artistic background, and I think that's what we really wanted to imbue is, things always come into fruition through art.
Okay.
And so that it goes on to our packaging and just all around, even our merchandise. I think people love our merchandise as much as they love our products. And yeah, it's our creative director, James, has a very, very creative, kaleidoscope, colorful eye, if you will. So we've been able to, put that into actual physical products for people. So
awesome. And I see you're one of the few brands out here that actually bring out their brand on clothing.
Yeah.
And you have a hoodie as well as some other products. How important has that been for Cake as a brand?
Well, I think everyone loves cake in more than one way, right? And everyone loves to have their cake and eat it too.
Yes, yes.
So a lot of, in the Cake logo, which is overlooked a lot of times, it's actually the first loop is the E and then the A in the middle with the T looping on the top of the K. So it's Eat Cake. So we just want everyone in life to understand that you could really have your cake and eat it too. So we have our cake, and here we are.
And we're eating it. That's actually a very interesting point. I never even noticed that. So,
Yeah.
eat cake. It is actually what it says on the actual logo.
Yes.
Now, let's go back to some of the questions within the industry. As far as the legality between these products, what were some of the challenges that you guys have faced over the years, and what markets are you aimed at, and what markets do you see that could be possible markets for the future that aren't really legal right now?
So, I mean, when we first started, I think when everyone first started, it was a very gray area, right? So I think just obviously finding legalities in every state is different, right? So just that was probably the hardest part. I think having a background in cannabis, the quality and just resources have always been there.
Okay.
It was just how do we put this into something that everyone can have too, right? So again, that's where the name Cake comes from. It's just basically finding a way for everybody to enjoy the cannabis plant and hemp plant and benefit from it, and essentially.
Awesome. And so, speaking on that, are you guys also, I know you guys were at our Medellin show, if I'm not mistaken.
We were.
Can you explain a little bit about getting into the South American market?
So, I mean, that was a huge win for us.
Okay.
I think that it was a huge win for everybody. And I think being able to put a little bit of, art back into the world and also see it on the other side of the country was really, really fun for us. So, yeah, shout out to everybody in Medellin who loves us.
Absolutely. We look forward to having you back next year at Medellin. And coming here for Dallas, I know, I believe you were saying that it's the first show in Dallas for you guys.
It is.
How has the first day been for you here at the show?
I mean, so far it's been well. We have a huge presence in Texas. I would say that we are a household Delta company in Texas, so the love is definitely there. I think just actually showcasing our new products to everybody has been, I mean, we're getting great feedback. People love it, so yeah. And just the rebranding kind of essentially. This is the first show that we've really showcased our new merchandise. We have really cool new backpacks and cool new booty shorts for everybody. So
awesome.
Yeah, the love is there.
Awesome.
We love Texas.
There it is. And when you're at these shows, do you get a lot of feedback from? Because we have the buyers that are the smoke shops, but we also have the consumers that are the general attendees. And what kind of feedback do you get from them? And does that help the company with what they're producing and going forward?
Oh, absolutely. I think just being able to see the products in front of your face, and then also being able to see the whole product line displayed. It's aesthetically pleasing, and it's somewhat overwhelming because it's so colorful and it's bright, and it really captures and captivates you, draws you in.
Yes.
And I don't know, we like to have a lot of fun, so I think it's a great way for our buyers and customers just to really get an idea of what we really stand for, and just keeping the integrity of our brand all around. It's done great things, yeah.
Awesome. And when they're coming to your booth, what kind of things are they asking for? Are they asking for the strongest product that you guys have, or what's like your I know you mentioned this product as one of your favorites, but is it because it's more of a strong product psychoactively that's what people are more looking for in the industry nowadays, or what would you say in that end?
That would be the majority, but I think depending on, the age group and specified need of what they want, it's generally what they're looking for. But yeah, I think that everyone likes to get a little head change and a cool little wave.
And feel it. They want to feel it.
They want to feel something. So we definitely provide the feels.
I got you. That makes sense. And being a company that's been growing, said 2021, correct? Was when the company first started. In those couple years, how has the company grown, and how has holding inventory changed from where you started to where you are now? And what kind of advice would you give a company starting out that wants to, have their own brand, and how they hold their inventory?
I mean, I would just say that we've been extremely blessed. And if you're anyone out there starting anything, just do not stop. Do not stop. Believe in yourself and someone's gonna love you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But
and be kind.
there you go. And creating relationships. How important is that for you guys? Creating relationships with businesses. Do you guys sell directly to the store, or do you have wholesalers that you're selling to, or what exactly is the business model for cake?
So that I think you would have to inquire about.
Okay.
That's not really something that I touch base on, but there's multiple ways that you can acquire cake and get it in your storefront or your retail, your distribution or wholesale.
So you do work directly with retail stores as well as distributors?
We work with everybody who's willing to work with us. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We'll find a way.
Awesome. And going back to the question about inventory, do you have an idea on if there's a warehouse that you guys are stocking the products, and can you explain a little bit about that and how that's changed over the years, if you have that?
I mean, just like anything that grows, volume grows.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we've been extremely blessed, like I said, to stay in business, and of course, we've been able to expand our line and create new products for our customers and consumers. So I think that speaks for itself.
So
yeah.
create the new products from what people are asking for, what people want.
Right.
You're creating the products.
Yeah.
Awesome. Perfect. Is there anything else that you wanted to tell everybody about Cake, what you guys stand for, and where you see the company going?
Yeah, I mean, I would just say life is really just about enjoying yourself and having your cake and eating it too in multiple ways. And I see the brand growing tremendously, maybe into different deltas of the cannabinoid plant, if you will. So
Yes.
I think that's something to look out for, definitely.
So are you guys constantly looking for different ways to extract these things? You mentioned Delta X. What was that cannabinoid that you mentioned?
It's an XR, which is a
XR?
proprietary blend. Yeah.
Okay, and that's a mixture of different blends?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, we're always looking for ways to expand, create new blends, and that's based off of feedback of our consumers. So you guys tell us what you want, and we try and provide and create the best product.
There you have it. We have Alli with Cake. Thank you for being on the podcast, and we look forward to seeing you in Vegas.
All right, have a great day.
All right.
As the industry continues to evolve, so will we, bringing you the latest trends, innovations, and stories from the front lines. Don't forget to share this podcast with your friends, family, and industry peers to help us spread the word and continue to grow this community. Thank you for being a part of the Alternative Products Podcast.